Okay, this is looking westward toward the road, and if you can see the fence out there in the distance, that's that fence and the guy's property across. So standing right here, it's probably about 80 or 90 feet to punch out to the road. Okay, but there's a clear path. We can leave these trees on the right hand side and then knock down a couple. This guy might want to go right here, or else if we trim the limbs, we might be able to get, we'll see. We'll just have to think about it. Anyway, so we're going to swing it back around this way. And now, since I'm standing next to the wood pile, you can see where we are with relation to the fifth wheel. Okay, I'm going to turn, and we're going to be facing more or less eastward now. And the growth has begun. We got an explosion of stuff, so I think we're probably going to have to look around next year. But I can still walk around. I can still make some things. Now, if you look out, this is looking straight off the head of the fifth wheel. We're down at the wood pile, and we still have about maybe 100 feet, I would say, or 120 feet to that road on the other side of the creek. The creek is down in that depression area, so we're doing pretty good. Anyway, okay, I'm going to start walking up this way. I'm thinking that stump, it's an old growth cedar stump. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and walk on up here. There's our dish. I'll get back to covering up the backhoe. But the backhoe is right here. Let me go ahead and walk along. All of our water tanks are right here now. Okay, so if you look over next to the fifth wheel, you see how I was contouring that area right through there, but the one I rented broke down, and Mercedes broke down, and if I can back the fifth wheel out, maybe we can backhoe it and then scrape it out with Mini-Me and make it more square and distinct. I don't know, we can talk about that. So let me go ahead and walk on up here. And walk you around the back of the fifth wheel, show you what's going on. So here we are. This is where the water was, and let me go ahead and walk on it. There is our situation. The bump out is only so far. Now, if we were to get back here and square this off, we would be able to walk back here on the other side, which is eventually what we want to do. Okay. The pole's going to stay where it's at. And if you look at the pole, let's go ahead and look from the pole straight up. Here's you got your stuff. Now we can go ahead and lay this right on top of the power wire and put this tank. We can't dig here to bury it, but right now it'd be a good temporary spot. Maybe later on when we clear these logs out, then we can get over here on this side and then bury it. Perhaps. I don't know. It's up in the air right now. See, we got this water right here. There's a water table. And we go ahead and get all this sorted out, because this stuff's all packed, you know, it wants to flow, and eventually it will. So, okay, here we go. There is the space between Mercedes and the shipping containers. So now, we would have to dig out some for it to park, or if we were to be able to pull Mercedes up, and then we might have enough room to back the fifth wheel down or the Winnebago. See, the Mercedes is sitting right in the spot where the Winnebago can go. That'd be a good spot right here. It'd be right across the way. We could run power to the fifth wheel, or to the Winnebago. For how we're landing, we're not doing that bad. So anyway, I need to go ahead and get busy. And I hope the video's good enough. If not, I can take pictures too. I love you, sweetheart.